Green light, let's get it. I'm the future, I'm in it. Check score, I'm winning. Green light, let's get it. I just win. I'm on 10. Hello, I'm Himothy. I got the recipe. I got the flow. I got the remedy. I know they do. I know they envy me. Feet on the floor. What they gonna say now? We came along from last place. Bottom to top of the fast pace. Out of this surf, I get touchdown. I take a loss, get it back.
Y'all know what time it is. You're listening to the Urban Sports Scene and Bowie Team Baltimore Ravens pregame show. The Ravens will be taking on Taylor Swift's Kansas City Chiefs. I think that's hilarious. I think they aren't like Taylor Swift's team. They're her team. So it is what it is. I'm Wole. I'm your host. I'm getting set to introduce Carita Parks, Bowie TV's Baltimore Ravens beat reporter. Before we talk about this game, let's knock out some logistics. Subscribe to our podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, and other podcast platforms. Just search the Urban Sports Scene. Make sure to subscribe to the Urban Sports Scene and Bowie TV YouTube channels. If you are in the YouTube chat, we accept super chats. Super chats help us support the shows. Your super chats will be prioritized over all comments within the chats. Also join our Urban Sports Scene Facebook group. Just search Urban Sports Scene, sports bloggers, sports podcasters, and sports debates. All right, here's the rundown. I'll chat with Bowie TV's Ravens beat reporter Carita Parks live from Arrowhead Stadium. We'll talk about the matchup between Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson. Carita will provide us with her keys for a Ravens victory and drop her predictions. Also, we'll do our over and under prop bets on Raven players and what they're going to do and later on today against the Chiefs. All right, that's not wasting any time. Right now, live from Arrowhead Stadium, we have founder of Double Take Sports and Bowie TV's Ravens beat reporter Carita Parks on the pregame. What is good, What's good, Carita? What's good?
What's up? Another day to talk football.
I know, right? Another day to talk football. How is it up there in Kansas City?
It's hot.
It's hot for real?
Yo, it's hot. Like, I don't know. It's got to be 90 degrees or something.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Wow.
I was like, why is it hot every time I come here? Like, I'm okay with warm weather, but it's okay. Well, I lied. It's currently 86 degrees, but it felt like 90.
I must you are from hot. I mean you are from a hot weather location.
I am.
Like you don't deal with like I don't look. Everybody gets on me, so I'm Nigerian, and I'd be like, I don't care. I don't like hot weather, but
I mean, not when I'm walking. I don't like to be hot when I have to walk somewhere. So
I'm with you. I'm the same. I tell folks all the time with me, like if I'm a sweat, I'd rather sweat doing something like active. I don't like sweating and walking. That's not a thing for me.
No, especially when you're coming to a business situation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get it. Yep, I'm so with you. All right, so getting right into it. Let's start with this. What are some of the notable actives and inactives? We talked about certain individuals, but is he active? Is Mr. Alexander active?
Let me see. Actually, I didn't get a chance to check that out. No, he is inactive. He is still inactive. This is starting to get crazy to me. I can't even lie.
It's crazy to me, Carita. I know it's crazy for you. It's crazy for me.
Isaiah Likely is making his debut today. So how is Isaiah Likely ready to play, but Jair Alexander is not?
What's happening, Carita? What's happening? Like,
I don't know.
He came in for Lamar.
It's starting to be a little bit questionable in my opinion because like I said on the last show, at this point you might as well just put him out there because I don't think he would hurt the defense any more than what we've already experienced. It's just like, okay, so you say you're trying to get him in shape, unless there's something with his health that we don't know about. You say you're trying to get him in shape, okay, but now when you do put him in a game, he's gonna be even more rusty, in my opinion.
Yeah, it don't look like. I know, and like to your point, it's not like it ain't getting any better. It's like the guys out there aren't better. You know what I mean? Right now, or not playing. They're not playing better. I'm not gonna say they aren't better. They're not playing better. I'm put it that way. I think that's fair to say.
Right.
Well, they're not being spectacular.
Like
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much longer this is going to go on, but
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah.
Well, all right. So going into this matchup, obviously, I mean, it is what it is. I'm with you. It's kind of weird. I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
get it. I think when you sign somebody like that, the
It's getting
expectation is,
weird.
the expectation is that person to be a big player for you, and now to be inactive is a wild thing, especially when you're struggling in the secondary. But we talked about that a number of times. But no, everybody, Lamar versus Lamar versus Patrick Mahomes. The matchup. Lamar, both
Oh, it's breaking up just a little bit on my
okay,
end.
I'm not breaking up. Can you hear me?
Oh, that's better. Whatever you just did was better.
I'm sorry, I just got closer to. I'm sorry, I apologize. I got closer to my mic.
Okay.
Obviously, it's the Lamar versus Patrick Mahomes matchup. That's the matchup everybody wants to. Everybody talks about. They're compared to each other, especially when they play against each other. The Ravens haven't lost. But that's before we get to that matchup. The Ravens. Let's talk about what the Ravens. What this record for the Ravens entails. The Ravens haven't lost 3 games in September since 2015. Which is wild, right? That just shows the stability of what they've done over there, over the time here with John Harbaugh, excuse me. How much pressure is on the Ravens, do you feel like, to bounce back today?
I think it's a lot of pressure because if you drop to 1-3, like that's a significant hole to come out of. It's possible, but you would have to do a lot to come out of the 1-3 hole to turn your season around.
Yeah.
And so I just think for long-term purposes and just being realistic, you don't want to be 1-3, but also for morale, leaving this game 1-3 would just be, I think, a huge hit to the ego.
Facts. I think this game is like, and this is a different Kansas City team they're going against. It's not the same Kansas City team that I feel like was more of a juggernaut. I think they're very beatable. Obviously, nothing. I'm not taking anything away from the Hall of Fame players like Jones, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce. They're talented guys. But you look at how they played football over the last couple of years, to be honest with you, I don't think they were as strong of a team. Period. So I feel like this is a game more than anything, especially in this part of the season when we're talking about, like, it'd be huge. It's definitely gonna be difficult to beat a Kansas City team on the road, but I feel like they got a good chance to avoid, that happening since 2015. They have a good chance with this team. I still, in my core, believe this Ravens team is as talented as any team out there in the NFL. Period. Mm-hmm.
They are absolutely talented,
Yeah.
but they have to execute.
Yeah, agreed. I totally agree. All right, so Lamar Jackson has yet to win at Arrowhead Stadium, which is wow. He hasn't. That's crazy. From a Ravens perspective, what would finally get over that hump mean for Lamar Jackson and the team as a whole?
Well, I think right now being 1-3, and if you come here and beat a team that you haven't been able to beat, and on top of that haven't been able to beat an Arrowhead, then you put yourself in a pretty good position, I think, to feel like you can tackle these teams going forward. And also right now, the Ravens haven't beat a team that's playoff caliber.
Oh,
they didn't beat the Bills, they did not beat the Lions. So far they've only beaten the Browns. So if they can beat Kansas City, I feel like they can tip the scales a little bit.
Okay. Who do you feel has the pressure today in this game for the Ravens? Like,
what person?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I would say it's the defense as a whole, just because the team has put up almost 40 points in each of their games, and that's enough points to win a game.
Oh, Carita, we always say that. It's definitely enough.
Right. So it's like the defense has really got to come out here and step it up. But also, to be fair, the offense can't have a game where they digress.
Yeah.
They got to continue to be that team that puts up 40 points or more.
Yeah, they have to. They got to score. Because at the end of the day, right now, with how this team is set up, the offense is the juggernaut, right? It is the juggernaut, so they got to rely on. To your point, they gotta produce. And sometimes it's not fair, right? But that's the unit you got to really depend on. Because for years it used to be the Ravens defense you had to depend on. Like they couldn't slip. The Ravens defense couldn't slip, and the offense had to do their part. Now it's the offense that can't slip because they can't really at this point in time. They're the juggernaut. They're who you lean on. You know what I mean? They're the identity of this defense. Of this team.
If anything, they might have to put up 50 points.
Dang, come on, Carita. Don't be that mean.
I mean, 40 points hasn't been enough so far.
True. I see you going. I see where you going. But dang, they got 50. Expectations got to go there. We got to put that much pressure on Lamar and company.
Well, not typically, but
yeah. But all right, so likely
not typically, but no.
Yeah, likely's gonna be back. How huge is that for this team?
I mean, I think it's huge for them to get another one of their weapons back. Mm-hmm. To be fair, Mark Andrews and Charlie Kohler did a great job last week, and Charlie Kohler did a good job stepping in. But Isaiah Likely is just similar to Mark Andrews. He is someone Lamar Jackson has a lot of trust in.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to see him definitely get the ball, and he makes big plays. And so anybody that they can get back on offense that's a huge playmaker is always a plus.
Yeah, I think I just like that chemistry of having him and Andrews together. I think this makes them so deadly in terms of tight end set. Like, and I think especially with Andrews, what he did last week. I know obviously last week didn't result in a win, but he played so well last week. I think it's coming at the right time to get Likely back out there. So Andrews now has that confidence to say, okay, all right, now I'm rolling, and you got Likely there, another guy who you got to account for, like all defenses have to account for. I think it's just going to make that unit better and stronger. You know what I mean? We're talking about a team now that got stronger, who was putting up 50. They got even more stronger offensively by adding this individual in.
Yes. You talking about Isaiah Likely still?
Yeah, adding Likely. They're stronger now. You know what I mean? Like we went from a situation where, to your point, you're like, how can they not like they were scoring, they were scoring 40. Now they got to do who makes them even better. They can maybe they get the 50. Maybe they get the 50.
They're gonna have to. They might, but honestly, this is a good game for Isaiah Likely to come back in, because the Ravens need all their weapons.
Facts, they definitely do. All right, so speaking of this being a big game, where are the keys for a Ravens victory over the Chiefs?
Well, I think we talked about it a little bit. Offense is going to have to continue to be potent. They can't make mistakes either, so they can't have turnovers. You know what I mean? And they've had situations the past weeks where there's been some turnovers. Lamar was sacked so much last week. Making sure that he's comfortable is going to be key, because I think that his discomfort in the pocket, which we have to give credit to the Lions defense, but also some of that is on the offensive line, right? And so, so that was a couple, I think. Defensively, they're going to have a much, much, much better showing. They've got to be clicking on all cylinders. I'm sorry, they're going to have to flip the switch. I don't know. They need to pull out all the stops. But to me, it's unfortunate to say, but at this point, your season is kind of on the line, because turning around to 1-3, I think coming back from 1-3, I'm not saying it's impossible, but that puts a lot of stress on you.
True, I get you.
You have to be perfect the rest of the season.
Yeah, especially with the Steelers now being 3-1, right?
So I think those are my motives.
Yeah, especially with the Steelers being 3-1
and,
now.
If you can, right, and I also would say making sure that Derrick Henry gets at least 20 touches.
Yeah.
Because I know he's been a bit hit or miss with the fumbling, but you still can't move away from him. So I think getting 20 plus carries has been successful for the Ravens.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's very important to get Derrick Henry rolling. and get him back to just not worrying about the other negative thing that's been attached to him of late. Like I feel like that's important to get him going, getting him to be Derrick Henry. So to your point, 20 carries, yeah, just whatever it is, like make him have those positive vibes, have him feeling good about his play. I think is very important. I totally agree with you, Carita.
Yeah.
So give me your overall predictions. Like what you got? What's your score?
Okay, so I'm going to be honest with you. At this point, the Ravens haven't beat the Chiefs. So I feel like I can't just pick them to suddenly beat the Chiefs. They have to show me that they can do it.
I respect that.
So with that being said, I know I could pick the Ravens just because people want me to, but I got to be realistic.
Yeah, be real.
They have to show me that they can. Yeah, they got to show me they can do it first. And so with that being said, I'm going to go, because I've been talking about them putting up, but shoot, can they put up 40 points against the Chiefs also is my other question.
They got good defense too. Chiefs got good defense. Yeah.
I think this might be like a little close. I'm going to actually go 27, 24.
Okay. Who
But
who you got?
Like I said, I'm gonna have to go with the Chiefs. I have
Chiefs?
to go with the Chiefs
All
until the Ravens show me.
I thought you was going.
Otherwise.
I wanted to make sure. I wanted to confirm. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Unless I am hoping that the Ravens show me something different. But until they do, they haven't been able to beat them.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It's unfortunate.
Right.
It is what it is. All right, so
keep it real over here.
No, Korea. I appreciate you keeping it real. Sometimes people are like, I appreciate it personally. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
I'm a big fan of that. Like, go with what you really believe rather than like just saying it just to say it.
Right.
Yeah, I think it'll be a tough one. I actually think the Ravens can win this game. I actually did pick the Ravens only because I feel like you're right. There is a thing about that. Like Patrick Mahomes kind of like he's like, and the Chiefs are like rent free in certain teams' minds, right? Like it kind of like it is what it is. Like it'd be like the flukest thing. You have the game in control, and then all of a sudden you allow like Pat Mahomes to kind of do his thing. I feel like he has that with the Buffalo Bills, and he has that with the Ravens at some point in time. But I do think I feel like this, and I could be wrong. I feel like this Kansas City team is more vulnerable. I just haven't been the biggest fan of the Kansas City Chiefs in the last 2 years, to be honest with you. Like what the Eagles did to them in the Super Bowl, I wasn't surprised, and like what we've seen so far this season, the start of the season, I'm like, it ain't like Pat Mahomes. I would even say ain't even the same Pat Mahomes that everybody wants to kind of annoy. I don't think he's in that list. Like, yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah.
They should absolutely win this game.
I agree. Yeah.
But I feel like it's just 50-50 for me.
No, I'm with you. I feel like I would say this. I think because the game is on the road, it's harder for me to pick the Ravens. It is. I'm not gonna lie to you. If it was in Baltimore, it would be easy for me. It'd be so easy for me just to say Ravens. But I just think I think Baltimore has more talent than Kansas City. I won't even lie. I feel like they do, but we'll see how it plays out.
I feel like they've always have so far.
Yeah, that's true too. For a while, a long time they have.
That team that went to the AFC Championship against the Chiefs, that was the super talented Ravens roster.
Yeah, true. That's true.
And they were home.
Yes, very true. Yeah, that's true. I just feel like back then Patrick Mahomes had his superpowers for real. Like he don't got a superpowers anymore. He don't got and I could be wrong. Folks who listen to me be like I'm geeking about Patrick Mahomes. I just don't think he has the same. I think people are living off of what he's done in the past rather than where his game is at for real right now. That's how I look at Pat Mahomes.
Well, if they drop to 1-3 today, I think people's eyes will be open.
Yeah, they will be open. They're gonna be looking at him. They're gonna be looking at him crazy. They're gonna be looking at him crazy. They're gonna look at this team crazy if that happens. All right, so Carita, we gotta do this for the gambling folks. You know, folks got problems and issues. All right, so over under. This is like Lamar Jackson rushing for 44.5 rushing yards.
I am gonna go over because I think he knows deep down inside he should have ran more last week.
Okay.
Even though he said he didn't think so, but I feel like he kind of held back on running, so I don't think he will do that again this week.
Okay, good.
Unless he's just a dire situation. But
all right, what about so sticking on the Lamar thing, over under Lamar throwing for 225.5 passing yards.
I feel like if he rushes more, then it probably won't be over 225.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
So you go under?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I think he needs to run more too. I'm with you. I think he needs to run more. I think Lamar needs to run more. I just say he needs to run more.
I just think he has to take. Personally, I think this is a game he's gonna have to just take over.
That's what I mean. I guess that's the thing I agree with you. Like I feel like Lamar sometimes Lamar gets into this, and like a lot of mobile quarterbacks get into this thing where like they're over there. They overthink the whole, being the mobile quarterback. Just do what's best for you. Like it's okay.
Right.
Make plays and take over the game. Stop worrying about this being labeled a certain way. Like stop. Don't worry about that. Like just worry about taking over a game. We know you can throw the football. We've seen it. Like we know already. That doesn't matter. Like you've shown you can throw the football. Now, like if they dare you to run, go run.
That's how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel because I do think that apparently the Lions defense was doing a good job of wrapping his feet up, but I still felt like there was some hesitation in each ran and he didn't. So hopefully he kind of just plays his game.
Yeah, to me that's important. Like he can play. If he plays his game, he's going to be dynamic. There's nothing. What Lamar brings to the table, I don't think none of these teams can really take away Lamar. To be honest with you, I don't really believe that. Like personally, especially now that he throws the football so accurately, I don't think that's anything about like that they can take away Lamar's ability to throw the football. Like I don't think they can. All right, so Carita, time to wrap this show up. But before we wrap this up, how can folks catch your content on social media? Catch your content for Bowie TV, and also let them know how they can catch you on Double Take Sports and how they can catch that your other baby.
Yes, so you could follow me on my social media channels at Carita Parks. You can also find all my Ravens coverage on Bowie TV Sports at Bowie TV Sports, and I'm the owner and founder of Double Take Sports. So be sure to support that. Cover all things from NBA to golf. So follow us at DBL Take Sports. Fire.
Hey, Carita, thanks for being on. We appreciate you. Before we end the show, we doing recap. We're doing recap on Tuesday, right? We gotta make sure we're doing recap on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. I'm gonna tell folks. I'm letting folks we know. I gotta make sure folks we know. I gotta
hey,
if we don't do it, hey folks, y'all can blame me because that means something happened in my life. Anyway, but we'll have a recap show Tuesday at 8:30. Hopefully recapping the Ravens victory over the Kansas City Chiefs. All right, folks, I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Anyway, you've been listening to the Urban Sports Scene for ages. Yeti deuces. We are out. Swag.